Hello everyone, this is Kubo and this is my laundry talk. Okay, so today I am going to talk about my achievement. As a true Japanese person, individual, I don't usually show off my achievement, but especially in North America, you just can't stay in that comfort zone that you don't show off a lot of stuff, because it's about individuality. And when you wanna achieve something, you just simply cannot wait for the opportunities, and you gotta always have the mindset of, let me tell you who I am all the way. And I guess there is a lot of approach to things, but for me, I wanna achieve more things in here, and then I'm motivated, or like I just want to be fulfilled other than myself and other than my love life. I don't know if that's a good idea. Hold up for a minute. Or maybe to be more confident and be fulfilled by myself, I wanna be able to express and, to be at certain to be at the certain successful level, you gotta be able to express what you've been accomplishing. And I don't think, because in my head probably the hesitation there is that I don't wanna be perceived as very cocky person. And yeah, sure, but not showing off doesn't help me to be, stepping up. So I think there's always a way to accomplish both me being modest and, polite. But at the same time, I would express what I've done and showcase my talent. I'm definitely in the position that I need to be able to do that. So yeah, I think this time my achievement is gonna focus on like my career, what I've done, because that's something I want to practice first, because that's more practical and that's something kinda in front of me. So yeah, let's get started. There's some back and forth, but yeah, definitely I'm ready to be able to express what I've been achieving in my life. So I will start off with my previous part-time job I had in Japan. So my very first career / my first part-time job is server at Japanese restaurant in Japan, in Kanagawa. Kanagawa is next to Tokyo, and I started being server at the yakitori place. Yakitori is skewered chicken skewered, and it's just basically Japanese pub. But yeah, I was server. I stayed at the company for 3.5 years. I met amazing people, by the way. It was such a great experience to have a community, and I always felt like, because the place was located to like almost my place, I could walk or I could just rode a bicycle, and it's like 5 minutes kind of thing. So it was very close, and every time I come home via train, I had a sense of home, like, oh yeah, whenever I need, you know, human interaction, I can always go back there, and then I had a sense of community over there. And in terms of my work, I think I did great. I gotta be able to put phrases, put words on my skills. So what have I been doing? So customer service, I was right on, like always, even though there is no tipping culture, I make sure that customers are happy, their drinks are still full, or like are they empty. If it's empty, I would love to ask them to, you know, like if you're looking for anything special, like do you need any recommendation, how are you doing, all the food kind of thing. I try to make sure that everybody's happy there, and I try to be the most cheerful person in the store all the time. When I'm doing something, I always try to make sure that I am at least doing my best, and like, you know, in general it could be something, you know, mediocre, but I just try my best. That's something I always carry as my personality, and that was definitely, even though, you know, it's not easy job, I have so much respect to servers, because it's tough job. It's always, there's something going on in the kitchen, something going on in between customer and food, and between customer and other servers and stuff. So like, it's tough job, and yeah, but I just kept it, you know, straight. I just, you know, full on kind of thing, and I just did my best. When I'm asked to do anything, I just follow the rules, and I make sure that I do multitasking too. So that's something I've learned. And I think after several months, even though I kept working for that path about 3 years, I started another part-time job, which is pizza delivery. And yeah, I also met a lot of good people there, but at the same time it was a very different job, even though it's just the same food industry, because pizza delivery was mainly most tasks are not in person. Like, most delivery comes in, you know, internet, online, like website, right? And that's the main part. And sometimes we get phone call, but it's rare to have in-person ordering. And at the time, like, I not only did I, you know, deliver all the pizza and stuff, I also made the pizza. I was in kitchen too. I think I built up so much stamina in terms of like those under pressure situation, because like longer or shorter, any job has timeline. And for me, being in food industry, like I used to work at Starbucks too, and like food industry has the biggest time pressure for me. like a big pressure time-wise for me. I was always rushing to create complete the orders, and they just never end. So it just comes in, and while doing it, you start have to carry closing up the store. It's just a lot of things going on physically, right? And even though there's not a lot of like creative decision, I guess, because it's basically fully routine, and it's rare to start doing something new. So at that time I stick to what we have to do, because those are big corporations as well. And yeah, I also worked the pizza place for 2 years, and yeah, so my skill, I worked under pressure, and it's just so hard. What did I do? Whenever I interact with customers, I was very smart, because like I think any kind of job, like what I do is what I prioritize is that human interaction. I make sure that whoever interacted with me, I will give you the best time that I can create. And that part, that's something I'm strong at. No matter what condition I am in, I can just always make sure that like I'm putting the best myself, the best self out there. There you go. That's good. That's good, right? And then part-time job, it's done. No. And then when I moved to Tokyo, when I moved to Tokyo, because my campus location changed during the second year and third year, so I moved to Tokyo. And after moving to Tokyo, I started working. Where did I start working on? Movie theater? Yes, movie theater. I still like, but I used to love watching movies, and that was one of them, definitely. And what was one of them? I'm lost. Okay, it's hard. Yeah, so I started working at a movie theater, and I was doing attendance for, letting people in with checking all the tickets, and I did also announcing 50 minutes later this movie will start, so if you have any ticket, please come in to the entrance, blah blah blah. And yeah, I did a good time. Again, I think mainly I could show my skill from here is that I make sure I put best self out there. And I know it's just for part-time job, so like I was trying to find the easiest job for the best money, and movie theater had like night shift, and it was much better pay than other jobs, so that's kind of thing why I did it. Yeah, like I was wondering like if I did something more creative work when I was in university, maybe there was something else, but who knows, who cares. And regret is something regretting is such a useless feeling, because you cannot really change anything, right? So like, because it just future is there, and then we just heading there, we cannot just go back. So yeah, I'm not gonna let this fact I didn't do anything creative when I was in university ruin my life. Anyhow, oh my gosh, I'm ending. Yeah, and then afterwards I started studying English, and I wanted to use my language ability, so, or like at least I wanted to start using English before coming to Canada. So that's something I'm proud of, because you know, it was not in my comfort zone. But I started working at share house company, and share house managing company. They manage share house and they invite people to come in, and I was customer service slash sales, and I take phone calls from customers, and sometimes we meet up, sometimes just finish on the phone, but I make contract and let them move in. And yeah, it was, guests were from all over the world, and I got to use English a lot. And a lot of residents are Japanese as well, so like it was great balance, and I definitely gained lots of experience, like what it's like to speak English in professional environment. So that was good. And what did I learn? It was very basic. What's my skill? I learned how to sell, or I gotta think about it. What did I learn? Language and working in professional situation. I don't know. It's hard. Okay. I'm gonna extend. What did I learn? What I learned how I learned like how I can connect to people from all over the world, because just the coworkers are also from Korea, from China, and I had great time. We even went to Korea with my coworkers, and yeah, we just hung out, and even though we did have cultural difference, we just had a great time. And I think I'm not gonna go to like my real job here yet, but my part-time job, main thing is like my customer service skill, like human interaction, how positively I can present myself. And I think it's not my talent, but I just have great luck to meet people. Like I just had great friends. I've met so many great people. So that was very strong for me, even though it's not my talent. But anyway, this is my achievement for my part-time job, and hopefully next time I can do more real job that I had in Canada and prepare for something coming. Okay, thank you. Bye.